Welcome back. Today I have another account review for you guys. And today we have D, or that's a smiley face. I'm pretty sure that's a smiley face. I'm just gonna call him D. All right. So he is a C server player. Okay. Pure F2P skill level, mostly 1-2-3 combo, but I can do some basic quick swap. Okay. Day one player can full clear Weewa T away and mostly in state. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Units to focus on, nothing in particular. All right, extra notes. Decent builds overall. How you need some more work. His Hayuki's probably done. This was like a decent while ago. I think. Great luck. Got a lot early, but lost 50-50 almost every time. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Most characters got sig, pulling mostly based on vibes. Some teams might be bad. Okay. Small one here. I think this is update, the small one here. So small one here. Do it if you want. Check the amount of Echo 2s I got. I got a heck a ton. All right. We'll just do that. We'll just look at that right now. All right. So here is his account. Oh, is Nakaju. Nakaju. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. I'm just gonna call you D. It's way more simpler. Oh, his bio is literally the smiley face. Okay, he is a September the 5th baby. Okay, account level 80. I do want to add something new to my account reviews. I want to start looking at y'all friends list because I feel like some of y'all gacha players might be super freaking lonely. All right, so he has 7 friends. He has Roverson, hasn't touched the game in forever, and yeah, he has 2 players that kind of play the game. All right, yeah, bro kind of has no friends in the game. But he is level 80. And if you want to get an account review from me, all you gotta do is join the Discord. Link down in the description right there. Look for the account review section. Look to the pin comment little right there, little pin section. And then you can look for the format and you should be able to get in a very, very, very easily. But before we check his pools, let me just look at his tubes because he did ask me to look at his tubes. So where is the 7,000? He has 7,000. He says heck a ton. This is more than a heck a ton. Brother, you have 7,000? Brother, look how many. How do you even have this many premium tuners? What the? 28,000. That is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy. All right, now I'm expecting you have a lot of pulls. If you got a lot of tuners and stuff like that, you gotta have a lot of pulls. So that means you're not really pulling that many characters to even be building that many characters. So let's just see. Okay, Kaveen. He has math. This is about 120-ish. Almost 120. It was I was very, very close. All right. Kinda. I was kind of close. All right. But anyways, we're gonna check his card. Oh, nice. 656 corals. That's really, really good. So he has enough to buy 1 dupe right now. Okay, that is pretty good. He has a good amount of stuff for free to play. This is like an insane free to play account. Wait, I clicked the wrong one. Here we go. Lynae subscription, he has none. Okay, purchase shop, he also has nothing. Yep, nothing. Fully nothing. Full free to play account. And this is just I had to just look at this one more time. Can you they need to add a trading system. I might have to can we can you give me some of these, please? I kind of want some of these. All right. I'm gonna just be honest. All right. I'm kind of homeless on my account. I have no tuners. I think I have 5 tuners right now. I have to build in DPS Dinya. I need some of these too. Like, if you could just pass me some. All right. I'm gonna just look at your characters. All right. Your characters have to have some good builds. Let's look at your characters. Okay. After seeing his inventory of 28,000 premium tuners, yes, I feel like he made a lot of people just mad in the comments just now. That was absolutely insane. He has phrolova. The build is actually really, really good. It is only barely under 6 crit rate from 100%, but that's good enough. It's good enough. It's a really good build. Maxed out traces, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. No dupes, okay. And then Cantarella, I feel like actually this crit is probably fine. You definitely won't hit every crit with that, but Cranswell don't do a overwhelming amount of damage. Plus, she's on a team with Phrolova with her sig, so she's just getting carried. But as long as you got a decent, good enough build with some good ER, which you do have, then it is more than enough. It's more than enough. Only thing I would say, no, actually, you leveled up the traces that's actually needed. Yep. Oh yeah, this is fine. This is fine. All right, and then Mornye. Mornye is also really good. Oh, bro. Oh, my Wuwa lagged. He is C server, so I apologize for any of the lags. But yeah, he's one of the few thousand that pull Mornye sig, but he does have Mornye sig. Basically maxed out traces. Okay, and then no dupes. All right, Hiyuki. The Hiyuki build is actually pretty decent. I can tell you it misses some crit damage rolls. I could definitely tell you're missing one here, and then I think you're missing one more. Okay, no, you're only missing two. So you're missing two crit damage rolls. So it could be a little bit better ratio, but you're on a good track. You have a good amount of tech, a good amount of ER, and a good amount of crit rate, almost at 100. No dupes, no dupes. Traces is basically fully maxed out. You don't really need level per skill and intro, but yeah. Lynae. Okay, the Lynae build, it looks good except for the ER. Y'all know how I am with the Lynae ER. I really, really hate her not getting her ultimate. Okay, if you have a Cartethyia, then honestly, I would just switch these. Genuinely, I would just switch these. I would just switch these, and that would be way, way better. Because one, you get the ER. So like if you switch this to this weapon, then like you don't even need to put like an ER 3 cost on your Lynae. Yeah, like this is more than enough. So now at that point, you just switch her to a crit damage 4 cost, and then you're basically done. You're basically done. This is way better on her because at least this one is like also buffing more than normal. The other one is like it's good on Lynae, but like you only really get the passive on this after you tomb break. So if you don't tomb break on Lynae, realistically, you're only getting the attack from this and then the crit damage. You're never getting this part of it. So like it's way better to just run this weapon. It's way more consistent on Lynae. At least on like a Jonah, like you might tomb break on her. Like you might, because it really depends on how you play her. But yeah, also the like this Controna needs more ER. I could definitely tell you that right now. But this looks good. Just literally just switch her to a crit damage 4. Keep her around that 70-ish mark with the crit damage, I mean crit rate, and then try to maintain this ER, and then she's basically done. Yeah, she looks pretty good. Basically max out traces and no dupes. We haven't seen no dupes so far, but you have a lot of pools, so maybe you have a dupe or two, and you also have a lot of corals. Okay. She should build looks good enough. Your crit damage is extremely low. Yeah, I could tell you're missing like crit damage rolls. Yeah, but like it is Chisha. You don't really need her to do damage. Her damage is like good. It's not crazy. You got the crit rate. You got the ER. So genuinely, this is good enough. But you could get a little bit higher crit damage, and just in case you like ever need to get a little bit extra points or something for the clear or not. But I feel like you probably won't because you seem like you have good enough builds for stuff. This build is also really good. This is a really good build. You have a good amount of ER, good crit ratio, and good amount of attack. This is a really good I like it. I like this Oh. Okay, I liked it until I seen her traces. Max, I would max these two out, or probably just this one. Actually, no, I think her skill, um, you probably know. You probably know, and that's probably why you did this. I think her skill and her when she's in her little follow mode is her forte skill. So actually, I think that's fine. But if it's not, if somebody corrects you in the comments or correct me in the comments, then I would definitely just max that out because I'm not too sure. I can't remember. I can't remember right now. And yeah, you had no dues on her. Cartethyia, 67.7. All right. This is a pretty good Cartethyia. I like it. It is good enough. It's good enough. Max out all of these. Yeah, these you definitely max out. You have 28. Why? Why do you have 28 of those? Yeah, max out this on a Cardia for sure. Ooh, S2. That's really, really good. That's really, really good. Her S2 is really, really good. It's really, really good. And then you have the Kachona. Basically, just put her on a crit rate 4 now because she did have a little bit. Oh, she is on a crit rate 4. Oh wait, yeah, she had a little bit higher crit rate than still because the weapon was crit rate, so her crit ratio was like a little bit more balanced. But try to get her more crit rate for like the substats because you don't have one here and you don't have one. Oh no, you don't have one here. So just try to get a crit rate here. Probably don't even need to worry about it because she is paired up with an S2 Carthea. So realistically, it doesn't really matter that much. But yeah, I would definitely just try to get her ER. Even in, I would probably just replace this Echo, give her an ER3 cost, and then just go about your day. Because she doesn't really do too much besides apply the debuff. Her damage is like okay, but she's paired with her S2 Carthea. So realistically, you only need her to place her ult. And the static miss doesn't do anything for Carthea. So you might as well run her on this weapon instead because it's way more use on Lynae. And then we have the Zanny. Okay. Zanny has very, very low curve, but you have a lot of ER. You have a lot of ER in your Zanny. I don't think I've seen a Peeb though. I see 0 Peeb. So yeah, I feel like if you are running your Zanny, you probably run her with Spectral Rover. That is a really good fucking oh my, that's a really good Forgos. I see why you're probably still running it instead of a crit rate one, but I would definitely say switch to a crit rate one because, like, if you do use her, you're most likely using her with Spectral Rover, and you definitely want to hit your crits way, 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 way more if you're not playing her without Phoebe. So yeah, but the Zandy build looks pretty good. Definitely just switches it, and then that's about it. Maybe pull even Phoebe one day if you want to keep playing Zanny. Carlotta, this is a really good Carlotta. This is a really good Carlotta. This is a pretty good Carlotta. I feel like you're missing a career role. Oh, you are. You are missing a career role. Yeah, but this is a pretty good Colada. As long as you get that career roll, you're kind of just chilling. You could probably even sacrifice a little bit of ER, but that also depends on how you play Colada. If you do like double skill Colada, then it should be fine. But if you don't, then yeah. But you say you're like kind of you like mostly 1, 2, 3, so probably just stick with this. This definitely gets the job done. But yeah, I think we just she has S1, so this is even more crit rate. Yeah, this is even more crit rate. So yeah, this is pretty. This is like a 80. This is like an 80, almost literally probably 80 on the dot crit rate. Relata. So we have Camellia. The Camellia ratio is decent. It definitely could be a little bit higher crit rate. It definitely could be a little bit higher crit rate. But you have double crit on everything. Your crit rate is low, very, very low. That's very, very sad. That's very, very sad. She probably gets you to clear though. Probably gets you to clear still. But it's a pretty decent Camellia. Shorekeeper, okay. S2 R2. Why do you have an R2 Shorekeeper weapon? Interesting. You better have her S2. You better have her S2. Because why do you okay, you do have her S2. I forgive you. I forgive you. You have her S2. All right. You have her S2. All right. All is forgiven. All right. Zhang Liao. Zhang Liao looks decent enough. I would definitely argue a higher bit crit ratio. Yeah, you have no crit rate here. Yeah. He probably gets you the clear still, probably. I would definitely get a little bit higher crit rate on him. The ER is good though. Crit damage is good, but it's just a little bit higher crit rate, please. Because bro, once bro misses that crit, I kind of want to jump. What the freak? This better be S2 Changli. All right, it's S2 Changli. It's kind of fine. It's kind of fine. This is the only use to S2 Changli serves is that you can make her build look like this. This is the only purpose it serves. But your ER is non-existent. If you're not playing her super sweaty, I think it's fine for her ER to be this low. Like 1, 2, 3, she probably still gets her ultimate, depending on what team you play her in. But yeah, this ER is a little bit low. Besides that, it's a pretty good build. It's a pretty good build. It's just sad that Shangley's S2 does nothing besides a crit stat. But yeah, Spectral Rover, you probably use this because you do have these. Oh, this is on the Arrow Rover actually. Yeah, it's on the Arrow Rover. Arrow Rover is decent enough. It has the ER, and that's probably about it. Do you have S2 Verena? Do you have S2 Verena? You have S3 Verena. That's a good. Oh, I didn't mean to back out all the way out. That's my bad. That's my bad. I think that was it though. I don't think he has any more characters. Yeah, he doesn't. So that's gonna be it for the characters. I'll say favorite build, probably probably the honestly. This is really, really good. It's like a very, very good ratio on the This is very, very good. Uh Besides that, probably the Cartethyia. The Cartethyia also has a pretty nice ratio. I feel like her crit rate could be a little bit higher. I feel like she's missing a crit roll. Unless you're running no, you're not running double crit damage. Then she has to be missing a crit roll. Okay, no, I'm just a LARPer. All right, I'm just Cartethyia LARPer. All right, I don't know when she's missing a crit rate or not. But yeah, the it for the characters. Let's go let your in game and the open world exploration. Okay, here we are for his TOA. Let's look at the left tower. He has a solo Zhangli Outcrow on the bottom floor with the right here, and then the hiyuki. Okay, right tower we have Zhangli Out again, and then phrolova. Okay, okay. Middle tower we have Cartethyia on the bottom floor. Phrolova slams the top floor, and then hiyuki right here on the third floor. This is very, very, very nice. Oh wait, Cartethyia she slammed the arrow res. That's very, very cool. That's an S2 card for you right there. Boom, boom. Very, very good. Okay, for we have a cool 5,000 points straight with the Vilova clearing the Cartethyia, still clearing with the arrow res. Very, very, very nice. And then we have a 6,000 score clear here with 3.2 from Vilova. Oh my god, that character is insane. And then we had the Cartethyia also slamming here for the 2.6k. Very, very nice. This is some really good Weewa clears. For the DPM, he has a 8,000 clear here for his Velova. and then a 8,000 clear here for his Cartethyia. This is crazy that this team has only a S2 support and an S2 DPS, and they're basically scoring about the same. That's pretty crazy. And then we have hiyuki. Okay, that is very, very nice. And then this team, I like this team could definitely 5K. It definitely requires a tad bit higher skill level though. Definitely does. And then this team, I feel like you could definitely 5K this if you just ran the what's the name? Farina instead. If you just ran Farina instead, this definitely clears very, very easily. And then we have the into the Zhengliao. I feel like this one, I would just switch this team up a little more. Like instead, I would probably just like take out the hiyuki teammates here. All right, so you just literally kick out Lynae here, put Carlotta in their stead. That'll be way easier. You run Chang Li with the Zhang Liao instead, and you give Lynae and Mornye to the you could also kick out bullying in this team, give this shorekeeper down to the with the Zhang Liao team, and then use Verena with this team instead, and that would have easily got you the clears for at least for having these other teams right here. These other teams right here, 5K, and also this team would probably even score higher with the Carlotta because I did get like a 9K with Hiyuki, Carlotta, and Chisha. But I was definitely playing that at a tad bit higher skill level. So you probably would have got probably around the same score or probably like 6K. But yeah, I would definitely try those teams I just recommended. So the Chang Li, Jing Liao, Shorekeeper, Camellia, Sanhua, Verena, Lynae, Mornye, uh, and then the Carlotta, Chisha, Hiyuki. Those teams should be able to be a tad bit easier for you to get all of these to 5K, but realistically, you don't need it because you will have like run one. You have all the rewards already. Oh no, actually you're missing one. Yo, I'm gonna throw this at the end of the video. I'm gonna throw this at the video on me doing this. All right, but yeah, let's just go to the open world. Okay, for its open world, he has 1.x basically fully 100% except for this right here, the one part right there. And then Black Shores is 100% hit. 2.x is fully 100%. 3.x is almost there. He's getting there. He's getting there. He's in a work in progress. Work in progress. More than me. More than me. All right, let's go to our final thoughts on this account. Okay, for my final thoughts on this account, I think your account was actually pretty good. For how many like little characters you have, it's honestly pretty good. Even what you saying, you basically pull off of vibes. You pulling off of vibes kind of pulled you like some complete teams. Like for this Phrolova, you really only need Phrolova and her Sig. But then once you grab the Kentarella, then this also helps your Phrolova a little bit right here because if you picked any of the Phrolova teammates, Kentarella is definitely still the best option. So yeah, you pick really good there off your vibe. And then you pick the Lynae Mornye. This team already is just like their full team. They just wheelchair anybody. And then you picked up the Hiyuki. Hiyuki's a really phenomenal DPS. If you know how to play her to a pretty good margin, you can do some crazy things with her team. Is like, especially with like the Carlotta. She's actually unironically like a really good team where like Carlotta is not like a cope team, like a just a for fun team. It's actually a real team. It's actually really strong. But yeah, and then you have the Shisha, which also works, and you have her Sig too, which is very, very nice. Then you have the You have a really good build on so I would definitely abuse this really good build on and literally just turn her to a DPS with the Lynae Mornye, and that's gonna easily get you a lot of scores. And it's a very, very simple team to play too, which is also very, very nice about this team. Is a really good DPS. Unironically, for a sub DPS, she's a really good DPS. And then you have the Esther Cartethyia. This one is always such a base S2 to get. It's really, really good and it's phenomenal, very, very strong. Makes her solo almost everything in the game, or literally just everything in the game. So it's very nice. The only out of place pick here that you have really is literally just the Zanny, which you could easily fix by getting Phoebe. Now you don't need to get Phoebe. I just realized her weapon is R2. That's insane. This could have been your Phoebe. That could have literally been your Phoebe. Yeah, but you could just get Phoebe with your Zanny if you want to keep playing Zanny. If you don't really want to keep playing Zanny, I think it's perfectly fine to let Zanny go. But yeah, I would definitely think if you got Phoebe, it's gonna put you another team because Phoebe only needs Zanny team only needs Phoebe and Spectral Rover, and you're kind of done. And it's not like your Cartethyia needs the Arrow Rover. You could literally just duo clear anything with these two, or you could just run Cartethyia by herself and she's gonna slam. But yeah, that is pretty good of a count. I definitely think what's going to hold back your score here, because I'm going to rank it right here in a second. I think your account was actually really good, but as high as the rating I want to give it like a cool like A plus almost. But I would say your skill level kind of holds it back a lot, not too much. And I feel like you're kind of like a player that would be willing to learn your characters a little bit better. But I just think if you learn how to play your characters a little bit more, you can work around a little bit more teams and you can make your things a little bit better. But it's not like you're struggling in the game, so it wouldn't even really need you to worry about that. But it's just something that could make your grade here a little bit higher. Also, probably getting like I don't know, investment a little bit either more teams or into another character. So that whether that be like some character come out in the future or one of your existing characters, then that can bring your grade up to probably like an S minus or like an S itself. But I'll say right now, your account is sitting at a cool, but I think your account is sitting at a cool A right now. I would say it would be definitely like an A minus if you didn't have the S2 Cartethyia. The S2 Cartethyia is definitely helping a lot here. But if you also had like the no S2 Cartethyia, then your grade could have been an A still if your skill level was a tad bit higher, just a tad bit higher, then it could have still been an A. But I would say right now you're sitting at A right now safely because of the Cartethyia, but I think, you should definitely try to, like, work around your teams a little bit more. Learn how to play your characters a little bit with other weird teams, like the Carlotta hiyuki one, so you can make your scores and DPM and stuff like that look a little bit better and stuff like that, but realistically, like I said, remember, it doesn't really concern you that much for real because like, you're only losing 50 ash strike, so it's not that big. Don't think too much into it. It's not that big. But I would say your account is sitting at a cool A right now. You've been doing a pretty good job for account pulling based off vibes. So I think that's exceptional for real. Like for account that's pulling off based off vibes. You've been doing pretty well, especially with getting like the S2 shorekeeper. This is a really exceptional S2, by the way. Really, really good. This is a really good S2. This one also is really, really good. Really good S2. But you could definitely make your score a little bit better by simply either one getting better at the game or probably going a little bit more investment. But I think that's going to be it for the video. This account was insane. Bro had 28,000 hunters and 7,000 tubes, which is absolutely insane. I've never seen that in my life. That is crazy. This was a pretty fun account review for me. But if you guys like this type of content, like, comment, subscribe, and you should join my Discord. If you want an account review, or if you want me to clear your TOA, or if you want to chat with me or other gacha players, then come join up. We also talk about other games like non-gacha games like Forza, COD, random stuff. Random stuff. But yeah, if you guys like the content, please like, comment, subscribe. You should join my Discord. You guys have a wonderful, beautiful day. Peace out.